up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Next Door. Today, I'm here to talk about the latest episode of BADDIES South. But before I do that, I got some announcements to make. First, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We've hit 8K subscribers, so yeah, make sure y'all keep subscribing, keep showing love. Also, make sure y'all check out my Blueface and Rock relationship timeline video. Check that out. I did a full breakdown of their relationship leading back all the way from 2020 to now, so be sure to get that up video. And also, I want y'all to come party with me. I'll be hosting a game out on the Sparzy, well, I like to say Sparzy app. And y'all be like, y'all wanna come vibe and kick it with me, so this will be the perfect chance. I'm gonna put out, be on the lookout for a post where I put like the link and stuff like that. But y'all go create y'all profile, follow me on there, and we're gonna do it next Wednesday. So y'all come out, let's kiki, have a good little time. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into my thoughts on this video. So, the way they start off, you know, they're turning up on that little tractor bus that they was riding on. And Natalie is trying to kill the tension and vibe because, you know, the tension is thick in the atmosphere. But she's trying to kill the vibe with a drinking game. So, Ann suggests, hey, let's play Deep Throat the Bottle.
What can we do?
Deep Throat the Bottle.
Deep Throat the Bottle.
And okay, because you know, Miss Ann is a pro. She does this for a living. So Ann is going first. She demonstrating how, you know, she got this bottle down in her bottle was down in the valley. Jayla is up and she go, but she like, they don't need to see her like that. They don't need to see how she get down, so she's gonna give them a sneak peek. She was going, I was like, Jayla, that don't look like no sneak peek. That look like the trailer. So now they all deep throating this bottle. They all going one by one. Also, side note, I was just seeing it how some of them was dressed. Not talking about nobody dressing, because I'm not like no heavy stepper. But they all look like they was about to go to yoga class. But I get it. They probably was tired. It was a Wednesday night. They probably just gonna do this little track thing. So I get it. This wasn't a step night. You know, one thing about it, Sway, she gonna rock her Nike two-piece, and I'm here for it. Anyways, they going, Scotty decide to go. Listen, Scotty is funny. You just have to, not like funny, but funny. You just have to pay attention to her mannerisms and just see how she just be in her own little world. You be like, girl, what? Scotty going with this bottle, and after Scotty gets done, you know, doing what she doing with the bottle, her and Rock, they start back kissing again. Now, mind you, they was kissing before, but I just thought that was like a little one-off, because they, you know, they was drunk in the club. Nah, baby, they was drunk in the tractor, but they like each other. Or Scotty definitely like her some Rock. She feeling it. And then we see Rolly and Natalie go with their little turn. So Rolly get on her back, and you know, they on her back, and they deep throwing the bottle and stuff like that. Natalie too. And I'm like, oh, we got some pros in the building. So at this point, they are having a kiki, but Sway's in her confessional, and she just like, she want Rock to stay away from her because she like, you claim you don't like me, but every 2 seconds, you in my vicinity, you around me in some way. And even though they just had this good vibe, it's definitely a we see each other energy in the air. Slim and Jalen already said in their confessional, like, I mean, it's cool, but you know, it's fake. Halfway into this ride though, Sway gets sick though. Like, the girl got attracted sick. I ain't never heard of that. But it could have just been she was drunk, it's all this pedaling and moving, so I get that. So Natalie wants the girls to keep this energy, and I'll give her that because, you know, it is nice to see them bonding and like getting along and stuff like that. So she wants to keep that energy because, you know, they gotta get to the bag and they got work the next day. She wants to do a group hug, and Rock is down for it. Like Rock, like I said, she's like a big baby. She in the middle, she's like, come on. The other girls like Rolly, Jayla, and they not really feeling it. So the next day, we actually see Jayla and Scotty. They're in the kitchen talking, and Scotty proceeds to ask Jayla about her conversation with Natalie, and how did that go?
Well, you already know she don't admit to shit.
Right.
I guess you can say we somewhat made up.
So Jayla's like, you already know the girl don't admit to nothing. You know, I still don't mess with her, but we see each other. It is what it is. And saying that the night before, she just couldn't fake it no more, especially with Sway.
I could not fake the funk with persuasion and them evil ass eyes.
She said she felt as though Sway was just looking at her with them big evil eyes the whole night, and it was just giving her bad energy. I just want to say, Scotty had all the confessionals in the first half of the episode. Every time you looked around, she was in her confessional talk. I'm like, you better recap. But yeah, they also say they wasn't feeling the group hug because they just weren't feeling it. And it was like, y'all think Rolly's still mad? She got beat up, and they're like, yeah. So on the Baddies agenda for that day, they have an interview at the podcast, and they have to host a club at, I want to say it was Castle, Cassette, White House, something like that. The other house, we see it's Bree, Slim, and Sway talking. They talking about last night and how all of that was just fake. Sway says she's not getting drunk around them girls because she don't trust them. They're just talking about how these girls, they don't like me. One second when we go out and get drunk, they all over me. Basically, still at this point, both sides, they just not clicking with each other. Next, we see Rolly and Natalie, and they're headed to the radio station. And they're doing a radio interview. Natalie thought it was a good idea because she's the bad girl, the original baddie, whatever. Rolly is the One More Chance girl, and Rock is the newbie. Because Rock is also gonna meet them at the radio station, but Rock is getting her hair done. But before Rock gets there, Rolly and Natalie is just talking about last night. They're talking about how the house is divided and they can just sense something is off. Rolly is basically telling Natalie to not trust Jayla. She's like, how do you feel about that? Natalie still said they kind of rub her the wrong way. At this point, I done forgot who done talked about who. I'm like, what is she talking about her back? I mean, let Rolly tell her everybody be talking about everybody back, so yeah. But yeah, they're at the radio station. Natalie's just hoping that nothing breaks out because, like Rolly and Rock, they some bad blood right there. But no, they actually was vibing the whole time. You could sense something was on Rock's mind, but I'm gonna get in a second. So they're vibing, doing an interview, they're just talking about their experiences in the house. And Natalie felt like it was a good idea to have them there because both Rolly and Rock do music. But it was a key until Rock stated that, she is wanted and the bounty hunters is after her. And that's why she kind of just been in like a little attitude. But other than that, Rock and Rolly, they kiki. And Rolly, like, even though we had our differences, she actually showing that she could just be cool. After the interview, they're in the Sprinter, and Rock is just explaining everything that happened. She's wanted for a situation that happened in Oklahoma, in which you can check out that whole breakdown in my breakdown video of Rock and Blueface. But yeah, she had got arrested in Oklahoma over some drug charges and also in connections to the Blueface car. But she said she took a friend drug charge, and it's like, yeah, that's loyal. But she missed court. And the bounty hunters, they after her. But now we see the rest of the girls, and they're headed to the live podcast. But as they're in the Sprinter, Rock is talking more about the situation, and this is from all the girls. She said that the bounty hunters was waiting for her at the hotel.
All I did was miss court. Now they after me.
I'm like, well, if they was waiting for you at the hotel, how you here now? But I mean, like the other girls said, they putting two and two together. You still like on this buzz, posting your location, posting where you at and stuff like that. Of course, they if you're wanted, they're watching you. They ready to come grab you. But they get to the podcast. It's cute. I've never seen the live one because I remember it came out a long time ago, but from what I heard, it was cute. They look cute. And this podcast, this moment right here, this is the bag they've been talking about. So I hope they really just milk it in and enjoy it because this is the bag that we've been hearing about for the past two seasons. But the interview is given. Everybody's vibing really well. Nobody's like really just getting into it. And I like how they was answering some questions, especially the question about is reality TV scripted. Jayla answered that to the T. Like, it's not necessarily scripted. Like, they have an ideal of what they want, but real emotions play out and things happen. So now, after the interview was over and completed, which they did good on, getting ready to go out. This is the hosting event they have. Now, Rock has decided not to go because, like I said, she on the run at this point. But I'm just thinking, like, she's been riding with the baddies. Like, are they accomplished? Oh, y'all go to jail at this point? I don't know. But yeah, Rock said they getting closer and closer. And they go, I forgot what city they get her in, but they gonna get her soon. Now, when it comes to the other girls and they ate. I ain't gonna hold. They ate. But I don't know. I feel like Zeus was being petty. I'm gonna insert the clip of what I'm talking about. But they in the Sprinter, they talking more about Rock's bounty hunter. Of course, Natalie is the one to pop it off. What do y'all think about Rock? And again, like, your messy self would be the one to bring this up. But in the club, they vibing, they having a good time. Natalie done got on the mic, she hyping it up. She said, I got my girls here. We see Jayla, Ann, Rolly, Slim, all the girls. And Miss Star. You can't tell. This was definitely planned. You cannot tell me this is not planned. Because now, I don't know. Because Sydney, that is a key, baby. But anyways, as they're vibing in the club, Sydney Star pulls up and she walks in and she's just like, oh, y'all ain't gonna tell me. Like, where did she come? She pissed, baby. She pissed because she wanted to be on season 2. And Natalie told her she was gonna be on season 2. She not on season 2, now she mad. She said she invited herself. She calling Natalie fake. They look like Sydney, no star and pulled up. I'm like, oh. Natalie like, who you talking to? She said, you should have popped up and said, hi, balls. Don't talk to me. It's crazy. I'm gonna give Natalie that. Natalie is good with a cute little one-liner here and there. I'm gonna give her that. I've had some employees. Hi, balls. Don't talk to me. But Natalie said that, you know, Sydney been trying to pull up with Sarah. You've been getting ignored. We're on season 2 now. We're leaving season 1 in the past. We're going to ignore Sydney. And then Rolly said in her confessional that Sydney Starr, you know, they was communicating whatever, and she offered her $1,000 cash to tell her their location. Rolly was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Sydney Starr back in Atlanta, and, you know, she was trying to offer me to tell her our locations for $1,000. And I'm like, no.
Rolly, I would have folded. I'm like, you said no. The way I would have been like, girl, we on Jefferson Street. Like, girl, I'm gonna show you my location. But it started to get real violent. Rolly threw the drink. Sydney did something. Sydney, it's just that little titter-tatter stuff. Sydney did something, Rolly threw a drink, and then boom, it's just a mess. Next week, it get more violent, because Sway, like, we may have beef amongst each other, but if an outsider come in, it's a wrap. And I feel like, yeah, that's how it should be. I need to protect each other. But they leave Nashville and they head to, where they head to? New Orleans. Baby. Rolly was like she done with the show, but Rolly tagged Miss Nunn. I don't know why they fighting. But Rolly, you better have got her. Cause Nelly needs a good shit. Nelly needs a good doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? She got a little too big for her britches. And she need a good little popping. So hopefully Rolly delivered that. But what did y'all think of this episode? I thought it was kind of cute. I did kind of like it. But what did y'all think of this episode? Make sure y'all check out all the other content that's on this channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.